Hi everyone, it's Mary Beth from MBGray Designs. Today I am participating in the 5 Under 5 DIY Challenge. This is hosted each month by Emily from Farmhouse Chic and Missy from Crafty, Cove DIY. This month's guest host is Krista from Krista's Crafty Life, and we are doing Farmhouse Christmas. So our first DIY is a fun one. I am going to take a bunch of wooden buttons, as you can see here, and I'm going to paint them, I guess, in the color moss. I'm going to pull out the buttons that I like, and then I'm going to paint them in the color moss mixed with some water. You'll see that here in just a moment. First, I'm lining them up, I guess is what I'm doing first. And what we're going to make is a Christmas tree. And after I get the order of the buttons of how I want them to lay, there we go. Now I'm going to take moss and a little bit of water, and I'm going to paint them. Isn't it cute? I just love all the little wooden buttons. Now, I kind of wanted it to be more of a stain. It really didn't turn out how I wanted as far as that goes, but it's okay. It worked out. So really, I could have just painted them. But after I do that, I do take the color Truffle by Waverly, and I kind of dry brush that on these buttons as well. And I really do like the way that they came out. Okay, so I am going to take some antique wax and a little bit of black paint. I like to mix the two because I prefer it to be a little bit of a darker stain paint color, but you could leave it the same. Anyway, I'm going to paint the embroidery hoop. So if you don't know already, for the 5 Under 5, it's an open playlist, and anyone can join. It's a lot of fun. It's held each month on the 5th of each month, and there's a new theme each month. This theme this month is Farmhouse Christmas. So I have decided to do 5 Christmas trees. So I'm going to do 5 different types of Christmas trees in this video. So this is just the first one. We're making this button tree on an embroidery hoop, which I think turned out super cute. And then you'll see I have 4 other Christmas trees for you today. I want to thank you for being here. And if you are new or coming over from the playlist, welcome. My name is Mary Beth. I love doing all different types of DIYs. I like farmhouse, rustic. I love doing thrift flips. I like to try really anything. A little boho. I love shabby chic. So you name it, I like to try it. And I am just happy that you are here and would be honored if you would consider subscribing to my channel. And if you are an existing subscriber, you already know I am so grateful for you. So thank you so much for coming back and for always supporting my channel. I do have a favor for everyone. If you don't mind, give me a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. It helps others see, maybe see my video that probably wouldn't have. So I do appreciate it. So thank you for that. All right. So I want to thank Emily and Missy and Krista for this fun challenge collaboration. And yeah, back to the video. Okay. So I decided to paint over, not solid, just a little bit, some gold on the very top button, because, you know, it's kind of acting like the star. So that's what I did there. And then all I'm going to do is, it took me a minute to remember how to put it in the embroidery hoop, but you put the hoop underneath and then the other one on top. And unfortunately, I didn't get it 100% centered. I think I was just going too fast or something, but I didn't notice it at first. My husband noticed it right away, and I'm like, great, now I can't unsee that. And you're welcome. Now you cannot unsee that it's not centered, but it's okay. I still think it turned out super cute. And I'm just going to trim up around the edges, and then we're going to just do a little embellishing.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close.
Okay, I am just finishing up here. What do you guys think? I think it turned out so super cute. So yeah, you'll have to let me know what you think.
You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh.
Okay, so for DIY number 2, this might be my favorite one of the day, I think. Anyway, we're going to make this fun Jenga block tree. So we're going to make 3 panels. This is the first panel. All the panels will be made the same. You're just going to stack 7. I'm using the tumbling tower blocks from Dollar Tree. So 7 and then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's all you're going to do. And you're going to make 3 of these. So you're seeing I'm just kind of showing you here. I have 7, 6, 5. There's 4, 3. You get it. And then 2 and 1. So we're going to glue them all like that. And the way I did it is I glued like the 7 of them first, that row, set it aside. Then I glued the row of 6, set it aside, and they're vertical, by the way, and then so on and so forth. And then I would glue the rows together. I really hope that makes sense, but it's pretty straightforward. I think you can see what I'm doing here.
It's a wonderful feeling from floor to the ceiling. It is that time of the year, drinking hot wine by the fire. Here on our own, we got nothing to fear. It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. Pick up some candy canes and hang a wreath on your door. It's Christmas and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I want.
Okay, so there is the first panel. So you're going to make 3 of those. And I used the color Milk Jug by Waverly. And that is what I used to paint all 3 of these panels. So front, back, the bottom, the sides, the very top. And then I did forget, you're going to want 2 extra little tumbling tower blocks. So you'll want to paint those the same color as well. I think this Milk Jug color is so cute. I love it. It's just, to me, it's very Farmhouse. So that is why I went with that. And I only did, if you notice here, 1 coat. And when it dries, if you look at the one kind of to the right, well, you can kind of see it there. You can still see a little bit of the wood grain, and I liked that. So that's why I stuck with just 1 coat. So yeah, 2 more little tumbling tower blocks. You'll see what we do with those here in just a moment. We're actually going to be putting them at the very top. But first we're going to put these 3 together, and you can see how I'm going to do that. 2 of them are just going to be side by side, and then the third one will be kind of coming out towards you. And so yeah, I used a mixture of Gorilla Clear Grip glue as well as hot glue. And I do use Gorilla hot glue to put these together. So I'm going to put these 2 together first. Then I'm going to put that third one on And then we'll put those two extra blocks that we just painted on as well.
'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
In the quiet evening, snow is falling, and from every window shines a light.
Okay, so I'm just gluing those two. I glued them together and then I glued them on the very top, as you can see. Look how cute that is. So now we're going to embellish it. So I decided for my trunk, which you don't even need to do a trunk. I think it would be cute just sitting the way it is. But I decided to use some wood slices, and I have a whole big bag of them, my God. So this is definitely under $5. By the way, all the projects, of course, are $5 or less. And anyway, I just decided to stack 3 of them. And then to put the tree on it, I did use, again, a little bit of that clear grip Gorilla Glue, as well as some hot glue. And that is how I attached it. And then the really fun part is embellishing. Oh my gosh, I just took these red little, I don't know, berries from a pick, I guess, and cut them all off and glued them on so that they look like little ornaments. And then I used this really, this yarn. I think it's boy, it's late at night, by the way, so sorry, I'm just kind of out of it. But I used this, I forgot the name of the type of yarn it is. But anyways, it's a very soft, stretchy yarn. And I also used some black and red buffalo check. And I just did a cute bow that kind of dangled down a little bit from the very top. So instead of like a star or whatever. And that is all I did to embellish it. And I think it's really pretty. Again, this one might be my favorite. Yeah, this one is my favorite of this video, I think. So I really cannot wait to hear which one is your favorite.
Christmas, oh Christmas, how we longed for you. Christmas, oh Christmas, the child is born anew. Christmas, oh Christmas.
Okay, there it is. Oh my gosh, I just love this one. It's very durable, very sturdy. Now, you might want to use wood glue when you put your blocks together, but I just used the Gorilla Hot Glue sticks and they worked out fine for me. But again, you know, you may want to. All right, so moving on to DIY number 3. This is a very quick one. Again, I think I had... this is where I started having a little bit of camera issues and battery issues. But all I'm going to do is take this thick yarn, and this is a Dollar Tree cone that I got, and we're going to hot glue and just wrap it all the way around. And I think this is where my battery died. Now, you can get yarn at the Dollar Tree. This yarn I have, I have a huge stash of yarn actually, but this yarn, even if you did buy it from, you know, a craft store or whatever, granted, it's going to be more than $5, but you use such a small amount. So if you really figure it out, it would still be less than $5. I hope that makes sense. And so now I'm just trying to figure out what type of little stem I want. So I went with this little, I don't know why, I went with this teeny weeny little thin one. Maybe a chunkier one would have looked better, but I just thought it was cute. So that's what I glued on there. And then I'm going to glue it onto the little tumbling tower block, and yeah, that's how I'm going to attach it. Oh, but first, before I do attach it, I want to embellish this. So I'm just going to take some pretty lace, wrap it around, lace ribbon or whatever, wrap it around in a swirl, you know, and then that pick that you see, that just came off some pick, and I think that was from the Dollar Tree. Possibly. It was in my stash, but it's just part of a pick, and I decided to put it in on the top. And then when all that's done, we're going to glue it onto the Jenga block. That's all I did to it, but I think it's so cute. You can make a whole bunch of these.
And a happy new year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy new year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy new year.
There it is. She's so cute, isn't she? I also, for future DIYs, just so you know, I got a bunch of different size cones, really big to much smaller, and I'm planning on doing some fun things with those. So stay tuned. I'm excited about my Christmas series. However, again, I also want to say I'm probably going to be putting out a few more fall videos. I'm not done with fall. So this has been a little confusing to me because I've had to pull some Christmas stuff out. Oh my gosh, it's like crazy. So, because it's only October 4th right now when I'm doing this voiceover. Anyway, I got this package of really cute Christmas fabrics. They're cotton. I better make sure they're in my Amazon storefront. I just got them off of Amazon, and there's 10 of them. They're pretty good size. I want to say like 18 by 22 or something like that, but they're just cute, and it wasn't that expensive. So I will need to make sure that that's listed for you if you're interested. But anyway, I decided to pick 3 of the fabrics. Oh, by the way, I used some, that's just chipboard, that black. It's really a thick cardboard base. It's like a cardboard kind of. A little bit thicker than a cereal box. You could certainly use a cereal box, stack 2 of them together if you want to make it thicker. You could use foam board, whatever you want to use to make your triangles. So that costs nothing because I just had that laying around. And then the fabric, and we're going to cut 2 pieces of each of the fabric matching the size of the triangle, and we're going to Mod Podge the top one on. Then we're going to turn it over, and we're going to Mod Podge the second one on, but before we do that, we're going to hot glue a dowel down the middle, which will also give it give it a little bit of stability as well. But I just wanted to leave that in here and show you that we do also add a dowel and then put the back fabric on, and then you're going to Mod Podge all over it again. So very simple. Again, you could use a cereal box, cracker box, you know, and like if you cut your triangle, let's say your first triangle, whatever size you want that, maybe cut 2 or 3 of them out of a cereal box or something and glue those together. That's going to make it even more substantial and sturdy. So just a little tip for you. Yeah, these are so cute. I thought these all turned out cute. Then what we're going to do after we put the fabric on, you'll see here in a moment, we're going to wrap the sides of the triangle in some yarn, and then we'll paint the bottom portions of the dowel.
In excelsis Deo, Gloria, in excelsis Deo. Shepherds, why this jubilee? Why your joyous strains prolong? What the gladsome tidings be, which inspire your helpless song? Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo. Of angels praise, Mary, Joseph, lend your aid, while our hearts in love we raise.
Okay, so see, I put red yarn around that one, and the medium-sized one, and the white yarn around the largest one, since it was a green and white plaid. Anyway, we're going to take this mixture I keep using, which is the antique wax in black, and we're going to paint the trunks of these little cute trees. They're so cute. And then I have this bag that I got from Hobby Lobby, and it was 40% off. It's a huge bag full of just wooden, basically like slices, different types of wooden. You'll see here. I'll show you. And that's what we're going to use as our stand. I'll show you what I mean. So I actually ended up using 2, not 1, but the bag was I think it was $4.99 and 40% off. So I only used a couple out of the bag. But before we get to that, apparently I'm going to be showing you the raffia. Oh my goodness, it's late. I hope everyone's doing great today. All right, I'm going to take some raffia and I'm going to tie a little bow. And then on the other 2, I just tie knots. So just some little embellishment, something cute to add to this. Where I made my mistake here, I love telling you about my mistakes because I don't want you to make them, is when I was planning on putting this, hot gluing these 3 little dowels into that wood. That's the piece of wood down there that I was talking about. In there, I really should have drilled some holes. It would have been really easy. Put some glue in there and then stuck those dowels in. But no, I didn't. I did it this way and it just wasn't very sturdy. I was very worried about this thing. So I ended up taking those tumbling tower blocks that you see towards the top, and I start putting them behind and in front of these trees. And it's okay because I'm going to be embellishing anyway at the bottom with some greenery. So I wasn't like, it was fine, but it probably would have been better to just drill. And then I ended up off camera painting another one of the same type of wood pieces and glued it to back so it's a little bit wider and it's just more stable. But yeah, so other than that, I mean, I think it's fine. I would just recommend it works this way, just it probably would have been easier to drill it, is all I'm saying. And then I'm just going to embellish it.
So come on in, come on up, come on over. We'll be singing all them songs. So let us have a swinging Christmas, just like 1, 2, 3. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da ba ba da. Yeah. Ba 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 da ba ba. Yeah, ba 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 ba. Come on in, get together. Come on in, nothing better. So let us have a swinging Christmas, just like 1, 2, 3. So let us have a swinging Christmas, just like 1, 2, 3.
So I think it turned out really cute. I really do like this. This is probably my third favorite because I think the first one, the embroidery hoop, was my second favorite. I don't know why I'm telling you that. I'm just curious to know which ones you like. All right, so we're going to use another one of these cones from the Dollar Tree. Let me just tell you something. I thought, and this was inspired off of Pinterest. Actually, several of these were inspired off of Pinterest. I'll link my Pinterest. Oh, God, if I even know what it is. But I'll link it in the description box. If you go to my Christmas board, you'll see all kinds of inspiration in there. Anyway, you would think that this would be just super simple. Oh, just cut up a bunch of popsicle sticks at different varying heights and stuff, whatever, and you're going to glue them on this cone. It's not, okay? I will probably never make another one of these again. That cute stump is going to be the bottom, but I don't know. It's maybe it's just me, although I talked to my sweet friend Fabi from Arrows DIY. Please make sure to go check her out. She's also doing this challenge. She was saying the same thing, that she tried it last year and she's like, oh my God, I don't know. It just is harder than it looks. That's all I can really say. This is my least favorite. Okay. I do think it turned out cute. I think the concept is cute and I do like, the colors and everything that I chose, but yeah, this was not very fun for me. Anyway, so you're going to basically cut your popsicle sticks, hot glue them around, and I used some skewers just to fill in any little gaps. And then after that, I'm going to paint it in that same mixture of antique wax and black paint and just embellish it.
We forgot what you came for. Coffee shop just next door, we talk for hours on end, and somehow we knew that we'd found something true, and that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on, from this Christmas on, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree from this Christmas on. From this Christmas on. From this Christmas on, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree from this Christmas on, from this Christmas on.
All right, so I finished embellishing it. It is cute, right? I didn't do the best job. If any of you have ever done a popsicle tree, please let me know. Or if you attempt to do this, I want to see a picture. I'm sure it'll be better than mine, but it is cute. I do like it. All right, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to check everybody out on the playlist. Here is the final reveal. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir perform and all the